Thanks for tuning in and welcome back to the shop. Today, I want to get your opinions on... You came here for an argument. No, I didn't. Yeah, you did. No, I didn't. Did so. Did not. You're wrong. No, I'm not. Look, this is the internet, and everyone is entitled to their opinions, whether they're right or not. Yeah, see? I told ya. Sorry. Time's up. I'm pretty sure we've all seen these before. They go on your wheel nuts to let you know when you've got a loose nut. Huh? And before we get into any of this, I'd really like to thank Larry for insisting that this truck remain color coordinated and sending me a set of red lug nut indicators to match the red front hubs and the red wheel stripes that I put on this truck. Thanks, Larry. You're awesome. If you're interested in Larry's Fuso building journey, I'll throw a link to his channel in the description below, and you can check out what he's working on. So here's where we get into the discussion, and it's not an argument. Wheel nut indicators can be placed in several different positions on your wheel nuts. Which way do you put them? Is there a right way or a wrong way? I don't think there is. Do they go like this, so they point to each other and you can see a small amount of movement? Do they go like this, so they make a circle all the way around and really it doesn't matter too much if they move? Do you put them this way to point to a fixed point on the center of the wheel and you can see a little bit of movement on any one nut? Or do you just put them wherever and notice a movement which tells you that something's come loose? Now here's another question. These are available in all kinds of different colors. Does the color mean anything? Is it a different torque? Should I be using red and green for port and starboard so people know which way I'm going? So here's what I'm talking about, and here's an example of the nut indicators facing each other. Notice the perfect color coordination of the lug indicators to the wheel and the hub. That's the most important part, really. Lug indicators facing each other. As you can see here, this one's dead center, this one's off a little bit, and that one's off even more. Unfortunately, in this setup, I can't really adjust that unless I loosen or tighten one of the lug nuts. This means that they won't always be perfectly aligned, so I need to know if something has changed. A little bit more difficult. Obviously, if they're like this and I see them like that, I know something's off. This only works on an even lugged wheel, so obviously if you have 5 lugs, this probably isn't the setup for you, but if you have an even set of lugs, is this a good way of doing it? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Next question, are they worth it? Well, I think not having a wheel fall off your truck is a really good thing to be able to do, and it's much easier to do a visual walk around and see that nothing has moved versus going and putting a torque wrench on every single wheel every day when you want to drive your truck. Okay, potential setup number 2. All of the lug indicators are facing inward. In this case, the 6 lugs each point to one of the screws that holds the locking hub in place. This gives a good indication whether this has moved. However, you can see I still have the issue with not everything lining up properly. Maybe it doesn't matter, maybe it does. I don't know if I should be concerned about moving a 32nd of a degree. One downside to this setup, it only works on the front, it does not work on the back. If you're using either of these methods, let me know. Are you lining up center to center or edge to edge? And do you adjust the nut to make them line up properly, or do you just leave them as close as you can get them? So let's look at a back wheel and method number 3. Here we have each of the nut indicators facing the next nut, and this will work when you have an uneven number of nuts like the Fusos that have 5. The downside to this method is it's not nearly as easy to see if one of them has started to move. However, again, are we concerned with a small amount of movement, or really do we just want to see when one of them is out here? I'm interested. Do you run wheel nut indicators on your truck? Yeah? No? Why?
Throw a comment down below. Yep, down below. Let us know.
I've never driven a vehicle with loose nut indicators before. I've never had to put these on, so I really am interested in your thoughts and your opinions. What matters, what doesn't, and am I really overthinking this? I hope this video is useful to someone more than me, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, maybe give us a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, consider subscribing. If you think this video will help someone, please feel free to share it with them. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Huh?